It's time for another month of Celebrate the Seasons here at twopeasindabucket.com. This month's sketch has room for lots and lots of photos, or you can mix and match like I did on my layout, and I incorporated photos and some small trimmed pieces of pattern paper from Little Yellow Bicycle. The first thing I did was I punched a whole bunch of borders using the Martha Stewart New Scallop punch. I used the Little Yellow Bicycle Autumn Bliss collection, and I punched some from that kind of cream paper you can see and some from an orange pattern paper. And what I'm doing is just layering them and creating a border around four sides of my two-page layout. So, and to give a little bit of interest, because this is a pretty linear layout and I thought this would add a nice touch of fun, I'm not perfectly lining up the scalloped edges with the edge of the paper. I'm kind of adhering them off the edge a little bit. You can see here I'm kind of started at the bottom and just working it in. I'm going to go ahead and tuck my orange strip, punched strip underneath there, and I'm just going to adhere them along the side there, and then I can trim off the excess by flipping the page over so I can see where it hangs off the edge, and I'll just trim the rest of that off with my scissors. So you can see there, it's not perfect, but again, this is a really linear layout, and I wanted to add just a touch of fun to the page, so I did this. Also, this is a fairly quick layout to create. We're reaching the time of year where we're all really busy, so this is a very quick and fun layout, and you can incorporate a lot of photos from one event onto one two-page layout. So there's what it looks like once I've trimmed off all that extra. And I'm going to go ahead and continue to do that on the other sides of the layout. And I've trimmed some white cardstock. This is going to be my photo mat. I wanted to make sure that my photos and the pattern paper squares kind of popped off the edge of the page. So I'm just matting it with some white American Crafts cardstock. Just making sure that my title will fit there. So I will take my corner chomper crocodile, and I'm just going to round the outer corners of my mat. And on the left side of the page, I ended up only having to round the bottom corner there. The top corner is going to be covered with my title, so I didn't worry about that. I'm just going to line that white cardstock up with the right side there and adhere that down. Then I'm going to go ahead and adhere my title. The title is a corner phrase die cut with the silhouette, and it's one of the new designs, I believe, from the October 8th release from the silhouette, and I just thought it would be fun to add a corner title. You could do it with die cuts, chipboard letters, alphabet stickers, rub-ons, anything like that. I just happened to use my silhouette because I like using my silhouette a lot, I guess. And this was just a fun touch, and I really liked that corner treatment for the title. So I'm just going to adhere that there and make sure I got all that extra adhesive off. And now I'm starting to adhere my photos and pattern paper squares. I have one photo that is a 4x6. It's the one I'm adhering right now. It's kind of my focal point photo. And then I have a whole bunch of photos that I have cropped and printed at 2-inch squares, and also some 2-inch by 4-inch rectangles. And then all the pattern paper that I cut was 2-inch squares. So first I kind of laid out my photos on my work table to see what I had, and then I filled in with some pattern paper. And here's what it looks like. I've gone ahead and filled out the right side of the page as well. And then this is one of the journaling tablet pages from Little Yellow Bicycle, and they have a whole bunch of really cute different designs in their journaling tablet. I'm going to use that for my journaling. But first I'm going to go ahead and add some stickers to my layout, and that is the challenge this month for this class, is to incorporate stickers on your layout. It's also the theme for the Creating Garden And so I thought it would be fun to do that for the challenge for this class as well. So I'm using some 7 Gypsy stickers. They're 97% complete, the Thanksgiving and the Grateful ones. And I'm just picking different designs and adhering them to some of those pattern paper squares. I also want to add the year, so I'm taking some American Crafts Remarks stickers, and these are in the black, and I'm going to go ahead and add the year to one of those squares. Get my book to stay open. Just love these Remarks stickers. You get tons of stickers in the package, and in a couple of different sizes as well. I picked the bigger of the 2 sizes in the book just because I thought it would fill in my square a little bit better. So I'll go ahead and adhere those right there. I thought my page needed just a little bit of a dimensional embellishment, so I'm taking some Making Memories florals, and oftentimes I like to layer several florals together. These are a couple different brown ones, and then an organza one as well, a sheer. And then I'm just going to add some KI Memories buttons in the center. All of those products are a little bit older. Okay, you can see I've printed my journaling on the journaling tablet page. And the paper is a little slick, so I did take my heat embossing gun and I am heated it up a little bit to dry the printing. And then I'm taking this stamp from Technique Tuesday. It's one of Allie Edwards' stamps. And I just took the Big and Bossy pad from Ranger, and I used the clear ink to stamp right there at the bottom of my journaling. And I'm going to take the American Crafts Chestnut embossing powder, and I'll sprinkle that on, and then I'll heat set it. And it just adds a nice little touch to my journaling page. I can't get enough of these Zing embossing powders. I use them all the time. Just knock off the extra stuff there. And then I'm going to take some ribbon from American Crafts and tie it around the top of my page, or my journaling piece rather. And I'm adding a little adhesive to the back just to hold that ribbon in place as I tie it in a bow on the front. Also at the top of this journaling tablet little sheet, I took the 7 Gypsies punch and added a notebook paper look to the top of the journaling. Just something fun you can do with these journaling tablet pages or anything. That 7 Gypsies punch is great. It's really versatile. It does lots of some holes and the journaling thing and things like that. And then I'm just taking a pin I have from, I think it's a Heidi Grace one. It's an older item, and just going to stick that there through my bow and trim the ends of my ribbon. And you can see I have a couple more florals there that I've layered, and I'm going to adhere those just underneath my journaling after I adhere it to my page. And that's basically it. The other things you see on the page, I am securing the ribbon with the tiny attacher from Tim Holtz. The gratitude and blessings and thankful that you see on the page are print and cut designs. They're downloadable designs for the silhouette, and I printed them out, and they're flashcard size actually, and I just trimmed them to 2 by 2 squares so that they would fit with the design of my layout. Just another something that adds a little touch of fun to this kind of busy layout. Anyway, for more information, please visit the education board over at 2peasinabucket.com. Thanks for watching.